The recent, appalling incident in New York City, where a Guatemalan migrant is accused of setting a woman on fire aboard an F train, should serve as the breaking point for the city's sanctuary policies. This violent and senseless act has left the city reeling and raised important questions about the impact of policies that protect criminals under the guise of humanitarianism. Sebastian Zapata Khalil, a migrant previously deported, allegedly reignited his presence in the U.S. and committed a heinous crime against an innocent woman. This is no isolated incident, but the inevitable result of New York City's sanctuary city laws that often shield illegal immigrants, regardless of their criminal past. In 2018, Zapata Khalil was deported after crossing the southern border into Arizona. However, he re-entered the U.S., and New York's policies ensured that he could live without fear of immigration enforcement, even as he committed crimes, including a transit summons in 2023. New York's sanctuary laws prevent the city's police officers from collaborating with ICE to deport criminal migrants unless they have been convicted, which can lead to situations like this. It is clear that these laws, while intended to protect vulnerable immigrants, are also allowing dangerous individuals to roam freely and commit heinous acts. In this case, a sleeping woman on a subway train became the victim of an unspeakable crime that resulted in her death. This tragic incident highlights a much deeper issue. New York has turned into a haven for illegal immigrants, some of whom carry with them violent tendencies or criminal intent. The city's policies of sheltering and supporting migrants, without sufficient checks and balances, have made it an increasingly unsafe environment for all residents. When policies that protect criminals are allowed to flourish, innocent lives are inevitably at risk. The attack on the F train is not just a wake-up call for New Yorkers, but for leaders across the nation. This horrific act should mark the end of New York's sanctuary policies. It's time for leaders, including Mayor Eric Adams and NYPD Commissioner Jessica Tisch, to reevaluate the city's stance on these laws and work with federal authorities to ensure that dangerous criminals are removed from the streets. The tragic loss of life on that subway car must not be in vain. It's time for New York to take a stand and end the policies that are making the city a sanctuary for criminals, not law-abiding citizens. If this atrocity does not prompt change, the city can expect to see more lives lost to the consequences of misguided and dangerous policies. Stay subscribed for more videos.